Thank you. That was fun. Did you see it? Yeah? Isn't that great? I got to tell you something. I'm sitting here at the front table are Harmeet Dillon, who you met before, of course, the senator, who've done tons of appearances like that. Guys, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever walked into a room afterwards and received a round of applause like that? That was great. Thank you so much. I was supposed to be here early. We had this program all scheduled, and I was going to do this, and I was going to introduce Rand, and then I had to change the schedule because I had to talk to 4 million people. Sometimes it happens. So let's see, where are we? So I actually wear 2 hats, as you learned there. Not only am the chairman of the San Francisco Republican Party, and I'm John Dennis. I'm running against Nancy Pelosi. So let me do this. I want to go. Do we have our slideshow ready, Sean? We're good? Let's start. Let's just do this real quick. I want to get you on with your night here. So, when I took over as the chairman in July of this year, I think I got up in front of this group. I got up in front of every group that I've been to and said, the thing I'm going to focus on is the thing we've been avoiding for a long time. It's the hard nut to crack. But, for decades, registration in San Francisco has been going down. Obviously, and as the Republicans, the Democrats have gained control, they've moved farther and farther to the left. And this is a town that desperately needs a Republican voice. So I said, I'm going to take on the challenge. We as a party are going to take on the challenge. We're going to register more Republicans. And I'm pleased to say that consistently, we have more Republicans in San Francisco today than we did 6 months ago, and we're going to have more Republicans a year from now. There we go. Slowly but surely, it's not going to happen overnight, but we're going to turn the ship, and because, like I said, this city needs a Republican voice desperately. Just keep in mind, by the way, Republicans built the Golden Gate Bridge. Republicans built the Bay Bridge. All the great infrastructure projects were built by Republican administrations. That's what we remember them for. What do we remember the Democrats for? Look at the videos on my website, Needles in the Street. While Nancy Pelosi is doing this, and while she's doing this, we got people laying in gutters right now, living horrible lives. She's a huge distraction. She's distracting away from her failure in this district. We're going to call her to account like I just did. What's next? What do we got? Oh, so we're doing some new things. This is our San Francisco Republican Central Committee, or the SFGOP. These are our delegates. And what we started doing is we started live streaming our incredibly interesting meetings. So if you're really interested in this stuff, turn this on. And if you're having trouble sleeping and you don't like this stuff, then turn this on. But we're doing the things to protect the Republican brand in San Francisco. We are carrying the embers so that we can fan it into a flame and hopefully, start a wildfire here in San Francisco for Republicanism. Let's see, they're doing lots of little events. We had a nice State of the Union party. Did anybody go to that? Yeah. Nice time, right? Yeah, that was fun. We're going to start doing more stuff like that. Ayn Rand conference. So by the way, we wanted to connect with her because for a lot of Republicans, it's that funny book, right? It usually begins with Ayn Rand. No relation to Rand Paul, by the way. Okay, let's move on. March for Life, another great event that we did. Tons of exciting people there. Okay, and these, by the way, are the great people who represent you in the San Francisco Republican Party, the SFGOP delegates. Can any of the delegates here tonight, can you please stand? Stand and stand, don't sit down. Absorb this. Thank you. Thank you all. You're really, I gotta say, I've said this before, you're my heroes. You go to, not the most glamorous place to conduct these meetings, to protect the Republican brand in San Francisco. We take guff for it, and you really are my heroes. Thank you for what you do. Move on. Oh, okay, so let me just get on to this. I really can't see these, but on our website are all the positions that these great people decided to go with in this election. So these are our positions on the ballot measures. And if you need them, you're going to get a mailer if you live in San Francisco. But again, it's on our website. And if you want to take them down quickly, these are our positions. These are the candidates who we are supporting. Aaron Smith for State Senate, Gene Solmerdahl. for Assembly, and John McDonald for State Assembly in District 19. Thank you. And we had actually a couple of people for judge positions, for court positions who came in, and they were proudly going to represent the Republican label. They're actually going to put it on their mailers, and so let's give these folks a round of applause. They specifically said, you know what, we represent all people. Okay, and then we also have a contested election for Central Committee. I'm sorry, Howard, I'm saying Central Committee. For SFGOP in AD 17. Sorry about that, no, it's Howard. But these are the people who we are supporting. They have a slate that they put out. We endorse these folks, and we encourage you to please, if you live in Assembly District 17, if you see these names, bring your slate card to the voting booth or put it in front of you when you're filling out your absentee ballot. This is who we're supporting. Oh, okay, and then let's take that hat off, and I gotta put the other hat on. Okay, so this is me running for Congress here. Okay, what do we have? Do we have a slide? That's right, that's me. Okay, next. We'll do this quickly. You guys saw this, I don't want to run this again. Let me just say this though about this, and I started to get into it at that point. I hope Laura Ingram does have me come back on. You know, all of this Nancy Pelosi business, all of this Antifa business could have been dealt with years ago if the people on the left would get up and say, you don't represent me. You know, San Franciscans walk around in fear. I'll tell you what you do. Walk down a block in certain neighborhoods in San Francisco. I understand, I got it. So walk around in San Francisco, walk down some streets, and then put on I'm a Republican and walk down those streets. Okay? And then, for the next step, put a MAGA hat on and walk down that street. And you'll have confrontations like I had with that guy all day long. So this is another event that we did. It's the San Francisco Cleanup Challenge. Do we have video of this? Go ahead, roll it. Can we have this? Sound?
Hello, San Francisco! Thank you to the San Francisco Republican Party for partnering with me. I could not have done this. I'm from Virginia, I know. So thank you. I want to give a round of applause to the San Francisco Republican Party! And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Chairman John Dennis.
So I just want to tell you, our friends in City Hall, we're here to help. We're all here. People came in from all over the place to help this amazing city get restored back to what it ought to really be. What it was when Republicans ran it. Yeah. And with that, I want to thank you all again for coming. So thank you. One last time.
Hello, San Francisco! Thank you to the San Francisco.
And with that, I want to thank you all again for coming. So thank you. One last time.
Okay, we saw that. Can we stop that? Clint, can you stop that? Okay. So, all right, so jumping on to this. What happened with this video was, I have to say, you see Sean in the back there? Sean coming from South Carolina. He's been doing the videos. If you follow my Instagram or my Twitter feed, he does great work. He puts all the subtitling and titles on. So we just, last Sunday after that, we're sitting in my room, my living room, or my dining room, talking. It was Monday. And I was thinking, wow, should I release this thing? I'm not so sure if it makes me look good. But we put it out, and immediately we got retweeted by 1 million people. You can see Mike Cernovich and then Dinesh D'Souza was kind enough to retweet it, Greg Gutfeld, and then Rudy Giuliani said some nice things, and then Laura Ingram. And the video went viral. As of Saturday morning, it was viewed 860,000 times. And then something amazing happened. It got retweeted by this guy. And as of now, I'm gonna roll it up a little bit because I'm sure you guys are gonna watch it at least 50 or 60,000 times yourself. We're at 3 million views. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know. I don't want to talk about the rest of these slides. We can go on through it blank. So let me just finish up with this. We've, we're taking the fight to Nancy Pelosi in a new way. I gotta tell you, I had 500 Twitter followers on Labor Day. And today we have two accounts. One has 28,000 and the other one has probably damn near 60 now. So total over 85,000 Twitter followers. It's so powerful. You know, Twitter is like it's like an assignment editor for cable news networks. You know, if you get some critical mass, you can actually drive stories and challenge people in new ways. So I'm excited about this and taking on Nancy Pelosi all the way through November. But I have to say, I do need your help. Big thing, I don't know if Rand mentioned this earlier, but we need help because the Democrats, we moved the primary from June to March, so the Democrat turnout is going to be enormous in San Francisco. And so in order for us to get into the top two, you know, we have this top two system, right? And I'm perfectly willing to concede that Nancy Pelosi will get the most votes. But we need to come in second so that we can continue challenging her in this way, in these many ways, all the way through November. So please, make sure you vote. Whatever you do, please vote. Tell your friends, get them out. We need to meet the Democrats at every step of the way for this election. So listen, that's it. Thank you all so much. Thanks for your support. It's been a really wild and exciting day, an exciting week, and really an exciting week. I'm thrilled about this, and I'm super excited about San Francisco, and I'm really thrilled about taking the fight to Nancy Pelosi. I hope you've had a good time tonight. One last thing. Let me just thank Rand Paul one more time for coming. Nothing in my political life, nothing pleases me more than Rand Paul is in Washington, D.C. Rand Paul has made enormous sacrifices to be a senator, not just for Kentucky, but really for all of us, because what he represents, what he's steeped in, are the ideas of the Enlightenment upon which this country was founded, the great ideas that created a country of individual liberty. It's the greatest gift that we've ever received. And he's the guy who takes that, steeped in it, takes that into every meeting, every interview, and every time he talks to Donald Trump. He takes that in with him. He is a national treasure. Thank you. Our schedule we're ahead of schedule, but I say this is a wonderful time for us to sit around and enjoy each other. So enjoy your meals, enjoy all the rest of your table mates, and I'll be around happy to chat with anybody. Thank you.